All right, everybody. Brand new Sister Wives recap show here on the Sarah Fraser Show. I love this fan theory. Is Kody Brown on steroids, or have the hair growth hormone, like shampoos and supplements that he's taking to keep what hair he has left, causing him to rage out? Like, I love that theory so much. Oh, God, thank God for Twitter and social media. If you're just joining the podcast, if you've just found this Sister Wives recap, welcome. I'm Sarah Fraser, pop culture expert, Sister Wives fan, and we're talking about Sister Wives season 18, episode 7, Throwing in the Towel. Couple of big scenes, really just two major ones. We go back and forth from Janelle and Christine at our old favorite Mexican restaurant in Flagstaff, and we go to Meri's house where Meri and Robyn are, and Meri is telling Robyn that she is moving back to Utah to take over her family's, well, she's always been running it, but the family bed and breakfast, and she's really going to be there full time, and she's leaving the family. Really great episode. Another, not as good as episode 6. And really the best part about this episode was the ending, when we see a clip that next week on episode 8, Janelle is going to go on a date with Kody after I keep hoping that she's really leaving him. Like, what? Girl, what? And then they sillily, like two school kids talk about making out. Like, what? I can't with these two. Like, Kody finding himself so hot that he has a great 6-pack and muscular arms. And then Janelle basically saying that she's still super attracted to him. I'm in shock. But my favorite theory is, could Kody be on steroids? Could he be roiding out? And could he be on, people take Rogaine, they take various hair supplements. Is he taking a hair supplement that's causing him to be angry and aggressive? Great theories. I don't know how he doesn't look like he's on steroids to me, does he? Although I guess he wears those kind of baggy shirts, so it's hard to say if he's really ripped under there. I never even see him at the gym, You see him with his bros this season, but if he was roiding out, wouldn't we see him doing, I don't know, a sit-up, a push-up? A lot of people think it's that, or the hair supplements would be quite the theory. I don't know any hair supplements that cause you, don't mind me. I'm just massaging my face to keep away the wrinkles. I don't know any hair supplements that really force you to roid out. Oh, not roid out, but or make you angry and aggressive for men, but I guess they say they are. So let's get into this. Meri, we open the scene, set the scene. We open scenes of episode 7 with Robyn and Meri sitting down at Meri's place, and Meri going, look, I'm out. I'm going to go stay there. And Robyn's Meri's genuinely shitting her pants. The woman is so nervous. She's looking around. I mean, honest to God, I don't know. It seemed to me, was she on some sort of drug? She was nervous. She couldn't make eye contact. It was hard for her to get it out. She was short of breath. And Robyn's what? What are you trying to tell me? Anyway, Robyn's well, you're going to come back a lot, right? You're coming back a lot. Yeah. And Meri's sitting there trying to tell Robyn, Kody's not interested in me. He's told the world on multiple seasons that our marriage is over. He could take me or leave me. Yeah, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Rob Dog, what? But then again, look, Kody must have some magic. It's either that polygamy magic or that Kody magic, because even Meri goes, well, the door's always open that I could, get back with Kody. What? Girl. He hasn't said anything complimentary about it. He's so ready for you to be out. Then we switch gears and we head to Christine and Janelle at our famous Mexican restaurant there in Flagstaff. And Christine, a lot of people are giving Christine. Now, Christine, of course, is a huge fan favorite anyway. So is Janelle. But last night, she got a ton of praise because people loved the way she handled the whole lunch with Janelle, where she essentially didn't gloat in the fact that Janelle said, I don't see it working. Kody's changed so much. He's not the happy-go-lucky person that he once was. And I don't think he's going to change back. I don't think it's going to work. And Christine sort of was quiet and had like a little smirk, but she didn't like go all in. And people really appreciated that because Janelle is wrestling with the religious aspect of it, the social aspect, and she clearly still loves Kody. Whereas Christine's like, I'm done, I'm out. Now, I love where Kody references the therapist, Nancy, that they saw when they were in Las Vegas. Don't you think Nancy is probably like, keep my name out your mouth? I mean, Nancy must be like, don't fucking tell anybody. Y'all came to me. All right. It hadn't worked. In fact, it's worked less for y'all. Like, don't you feel like Nancy, the therapist, is somewhere watching this kind of shit? How do I like, what service is that on Google where I get my name and business erased from like all the Google pages? I mean, that bitch, it was so funny. Oh my God. I thought that was so hysterical. So, we obviously hear from Christine. She wants, she's thrilled for Janelle because Kody drags and leads all these women on. Janelle still wants to bone Kody. We get the feeling. And of course, they tease that at the end because they're on a hot, sexy date. Can you imagine boning Kody? I mean, I know it's like, I can't really say that though, because it's like all of our husbands, right? Most people, they look at your husband, they're like, I would never bone him. Like, I'm not attracted to him at all, but you are, it's always about the eye of the beholder, right? Sure, people meet my husband, Schman. They're like, I don't want to bone Schman. No, it's not attractive. Sure, people say that about me. I don't care. But it's funny to me. So I'm like, like Janelle, to me, I think the hardest thing for Janelle is this is my theory about Janelle. And y'all know who tune into this podcast. I got a bazillion theories. My theory about Janelle is it's not that Kody challenges her intellectually. He's hardly around them. He's at Robyn's all the time. But I do think that Janelle is worried she's never going to be as sexually attracted to someone as she is as Kody. And she's worried that no one's going to be as into her as Kody is. Because Kody, look, he can't wait to make out with her like he's 16 years old. Another idea that people were talking about online is if Robyn would leave Kody if she was guaranteed a certain amount of money. Ooh, I love this question. It's a good one. I don't know. Like, to me, they seem like good cop, bad cop, Robyn and Kody. Like she lets him play the bad cop. She plays the good cop. They're fine with that. But behind closed doors, they're pretty united. I don't see her wanting to leave, but this is kind of picking up momentum this entire season, is would Robyn leave if in fact she was guaranteed an amount of money? Wouldn't that be something? Because as the episode progresses, it's two scenes all last night, essentially. The Mexican restaurant with Janelle and Christine, then back to Meri and Robyn. Meri says to Robyn, you've hardly reached out. You've hardly reached out. Robyn, kind of, and Robyn is confronted with, are you the victim, Robyn? Because the women say Robyn always plays the victim. And Robyn says last night, nope, I'm not the victim. I make a conscious effort to never be the victim. I feel betrayed at this point. I feel duped. I thought we were in a plural marriage. It's all dissolving. And every time Robyn, but I agree with everybody online on this part. I don't dislike Robyn as much as everybody else does. Sob and Robyn. I just don't, because I don't get that deep with people on shows. Like, I really don't dislike any reality show person. I'm just so grateful that they share their lives because, I mean, what else would I have to talk about? So I don't dislike Robyn all that much, but she, it is, I think, confusing for a new viewer like myself. Is Robyn like great at manipulating this whole thing and making it seem like she just really is the victim of like a plural marriage gone wrong? Or did she help orchestrate it? And Robyn certainly makes it sound like she tries to talk to Kody. Kody doesn't listen. That was her big thing, to Meri about Christine leaving, and that, Robyn says she always wants Kody to talk to the wives. She always wants Kody to work it out, but Kody is going to do what Kody wants. I do. So Robyn kind of stood up for herself. And, I do think we're finally getting to another piece of the puzzle for me that makes sense of why they dislike Robyn so much. And Robyn hiring a nanny was one of the big things. So even more than they feel like Robyn came into the household, which again, I've gone back and watched season 1. I've watched other seasons. I mean, from season 1, like there's no way I would have let the fox in the hen house. Like, Ew. She was a pretty hot young thing. She just come out of this abusive relationship. She was divorced. She was going to do what she had to do to get with the Cody.